Hey guys, today I'm working on a 2015 Kia Optima. This one was in an accident and a few airbags deployed. Customer brought it in after replacing all the airbags to get the module reset. So before we remove the module, let's take a look to see what fault codes are present. Alright, so it looks like we have 3 history faults and then this crash recorded passenger side airbag replace SRS control module. So that's the fault code B1652. That one is not clearable just with a scan tool when you actually have to remove it and reflash the module with factory software. Let's see if those other 3 codes will go away. Not supported. See, it's locked. So we're gonna have to get in there and reprogram it. Yep. Alright, so let's pull this module out. First thing you want to do is disconnect the battery. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery before I start anything here. But before I do that, I'm going to take it out of gear just in case I have to have it out of gear for something, because we have to pull off this center console, which includes pulling the shifter off as well. So make sure the e-brake is engaged. Now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery. Alright, so first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery. You want to do this anytime working with airbag systems. You never want to work on the system with the system energized. Tuck it away, that way it does not touch the post. First thing you want to do is remove the center console. Start with taking off these 2 10mm bolts. Bolts removed. And then you want to remove these Phillips screws. Just move the seat back as far as you can. Catch that later. Actually, these screws might not be necessary to remove. We'll see later. The center console seems loose. Alright, next I'm going to go to the shifter. I'm going to feel around the boot and just put my fingers under here. Just remove the boot like that. Lift it up. I need both hands for this. Alright, so I just put one hand here and one here and just pulled this thing up. Fairly easy. I'm going to get back there and unplug the connectors. Alright, before unplugging those connectors, you want to just twist this sideways like this. And work it up and over. That way you could access these connectors back here easily. Alright, so it's just 3 connectors, and no need to undo these. 1, 2, and 3. Now that that's off, I got 2 Phillips screws right there. Alright, once those screws are removed, next up is this piece. It was kind of tough, but just pull back here and it pops out. There's 3 clips and then it just slides back. There's a little track there that goes on that clip right there. And there's a screw right here. And same thing on the other side, I guess. Alright. One's a little easier. Alright, so once these 2 screws are removed, this one on the left and the 2 on the right should just pull right back, just like that. There's a clip right here. I was figuring out how it comes out and I pulled it out. The clip fell down, so I'll have to fetch that later, but basically that's where it's slightly holding after all the screws are removed. After that, it just slides back. There is a connector right here. Pull that off and I should be able to just get this whole console off. Alright, got the console off. So the module is located right there. Once again, make sure the battery is disconnected before working on airbag module removals or reinstallation, especially after it's reset, because technically right now it won't deploy the airbags even if the battery is disconnected because the module is locked. But after reset, the battery definitely needs to be disconnected. It's kind of stuck. Just push on this little tab and then pull the lever over just like that. This one is just attached to this kind of solid point, that's why it's not backing out. I'll just remove the module and then get it off. So there's three 10mm bolts, 1 here and 2 in the back. Alright, so this front one we'll be able to get it off with this tool right here. The back one's not so sure. There's a ground connecting to the airbag module right here. Upon reinstallation, make sure you get that connected, otherwise you'll have a whole bunch of problems. Alright, I'm on the driver's side one here. There's a clip holding the carpet up. It just pulls off like this, and then this little duct pulls back, and I should be able to get my electric ratchet back there. Yep, I managed to get the ratchet on there. I did have to push on the gas to get the ratchet in there, but find the nut. There it is. Let's go to the other side. see here. Alright, so I managed to get this one with the electric ratchet as well. It's kind of hard to get it in there, but still easier than trying to manually easier than doing it with a manual ratchet. So that's it. That's all 3 bolts. Should be able to just lift up the module. Need both hands for this one. Alright, so I got one of the connectors pulled back here. This one kind of out of the way here. And I'm just gonna twist it like this. Pull it out. There it is. I'm gonna reset this module and put it back in. Alright, I got the module reset. Pop it in. Through and tighten it with the manual ratchet, all 3 bolts. Make sure it clicks. Alright, I got all of the bolts up and down. This carpet hanger clip, just work the carpet around it. Guess that's how it's supposed to be. And now we can put the center console back on. Alright, so I got those 2 bolts reinstalled. So it wasn't necessary to get the side screws removed, just those 2 bolts and all the 5 screws in the front. Alright, that's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and reconnect the battery. See if the light goes away on its own. Looks like it did. That means everything is good with the system, and all the airbags and everything that deployed was properly replaced and connected. So let's see if there's any faults, history faults that we could just clear out. No fault codes detected. And make sure the light doesn't come back on. There it is. If your vehicle was in an accident and you would like to send your airbag module to us for reset, we'll include a link to our website in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.